Hey, what's up guys? This is Aaron from Great Lakes RC, and I got some M2C goodies in. You probably already saw Rich Duperbash and Eric from RC Dude 81 got these and got them on their trucks and tested them. I don't have as much time as those guys, so I'm just getting around to taking them out of the package and taking a look at them. So the pillow ball nuts, we'll look at those in a second. Start with this front brace. I'm going to put it in my hybrid, the Centalian, and what I had in there, which is a hilarious comparison, is the GPM, and there's no comparison. The M2C is doubly thick. Super beefy, and this is 70/75. One thing that Mitch is doing is he's including this drill, and it's for a 4mm screw because this top plate takes a 3mm screw. So what you can do is you could just drop the 3mm screw in there and you can put a lock nut on it. You'd have to get a longer screw, and you'd have to get a lock nut because these are 4mm lock nuts. So that's an option. Or take the drill out the top plate. I'll probably drill out the top plate because Mitch includes the 4mm screws. So that's that. We'll install that. Also, he released the shock caps, which I didn't get, but I got a pack of the shock bushings because I've had these stock Arrma plastic ones break on me a bunch of times, and you don't even realize that all of a sudden your shocks are just kind of flopping around at the top, and it's because this thing broke and it's just completely gone. Once it breaks, it's gone. So I'm excited to try those out. Those are on his main website. I didn't see them under the Goliath series products, so keep an eye out for these. Part number M2C 3076. So those are going to be pretty cool. And then we'll try to install these pillow balls because I broke one on that guy, which is my second Centalian, which has all kinds of M2C upgrades on it. I've got the motor mount, which I put in recently. Really like that motor mount. I've got the chassis. I put the droop screws in and the hinge pins in. And you can see this is the one that's broke, so we're going to put it in that one. Alright, got it all installed, and that's some serious beef in there. So I think there's going to be a couple different options. I went up from the bottom and put a lock nut on the top. Now because it's threaded, you could just put the screw right on the top like stock, but this way I get a little extra security of the thing not backing out on me. And yeah, that is very thick. I think that will do very, very nicely. Alright, we can see I had some hub failure, cracked in the bottom, so perfect time to change this out. Alright, so this is a perfect example. It's going to be hard to show, but this is starting to wear out. This is stock. These Delrin ones probably will never wear out. I mean, eventually they would, but they'll last a heck of a lot longer than stock plastic. So that's M2C 3025, but it will come if you buy these replacements. So you could use these stock ones and still run the Delrin inserts. That's an option. But here's a perfect example of what these are going to help stop. This one, oh, it's going to be hard to show this on camera, but I cross-threaded this. It's very difficult to get these in and out unless you're very patient. And half the time I'm not patient. So that's probably part of the reason why I had some hub failure. So now we're going to put it in a new hub. Alright, this is going to be a little bit tricky to show, but I'm going to do the best I can. So you put the ball in, and then your pillow ball nut with the Delrin insert. And then you slowly start to thread that in. That is just smooth as butter. Now I can feel it wanting to tighten down. So what I'll usually do is I'll set it up. But I don't even have to do that this time. I can just feel it tightening. Yeah, it's just tightening down. Okay, so now this would be the point where I'd back it off just a touch. There we go. Perfect fit. Might even back it off just a hair more. That is impressive. Let's do the other one now. Drop that guy in. Nut. Insert. And it just finds itself. That is a thing of beauty right there. Wow. It's perfect. I mean, that is like the easiest it's ever threaded. Amazing job there, Mitch. Super impressed. Last part I want to cover is the shock cap bushing. So there's the stock one, which is plastic. Yep, this one's starting to wear down. And eventually what happens, at least what happens to me, is these just crack and break and then they disappear. And then your shock ends up like this, and it's flopping around. So the only thing that can happen is this breaks, because then it just falls out. So these are Delrin, much stronger than this, whatever this plastic is. So it just fits right on top, right in the same spot. Fits right in there. That's all there is to it. Put the cap back on, install it as normal. So that should solve that issue that I've been having. So all in all, these are some pretty cool little upgrades. M2C's been really cranking them out, and I know there's a lot more in the pipeline. So great job, Mitch, and we'll catch you next time.